What is going on, my good old friends of YouTube? It's your boy Stas here. Welcome back to yet again another video as we're going to break down Sofi, do an update on the charts, my thoughts, what I'm looking to do, and of course, we'll break down the indexes and some other stocks later in the video. But first, hit that like button. Do not forget to subscribe. Guys, 50% of you watch the content, but you're not subscribed. So if that's you, and we've been slacking on subs here, guys, if that's you, make sure to subscribe. I appreciate you guys for tuning in as always. And now let's dive into it. So it's currently about 11 a.m., 11:30 a.m. when I'm making this video, and we have Sofi down 2%. So Sofi is still struggling to break out of the mid-high 14s, this $15 level. It has been a brick wall of resistance, man, for this stock. We hit it this morning. We hit it yesterday after the bell, 14.90, and we just can't break out of it. And on top of that, every index is down as well. The S&P 500 is down 0.3%. Same with the Dow. Actually, no, the Dow's down more like 0.25%. The Russell's down just about 0.3% as QQQ is leading the losses, down over 0.4, actually almost 0.5% in the red right now, as the VIX is up over 5%, silver's up 2%, and we have oil up 2.5%. So yeah, it's pretty rough out there today. Not an ugly or a terrible red day by any means, but we are down on the indexes. And again, SoFi is now down about 2%, trading at 1460. It is not looking the best for SoFi in the short term right now. And again, this 1490, this 1480 to 1520 resistance has been a brick wall for the stock. And you're noticing it here on the 5-day, 5-minute. You're seeing it, right? And on the 30-minute chart, you're noticing it. And the fact that here we're kind of looking a bit toppy at 1520, not the best sign in the short term, at least, right? You know, the fact that we failed at 1490 yesterday and this morning, and we're actually putting in a lower high here technically, that's not the best sign, right? For the Bulls need to start pushing out of here. You know what I mean? And it's not the end of the world either by any means. It's not like, oh, I'm bearish on SoFi now. That's not the case, but I just need to see momentum out of $15, man. 15.20. What is it going to take? Well, it's definitely going to take patience, that's for sure, and it's going to take time. You know what I mean? At this point, you guys can see, yeah, we're making these little lower, subtle, little lower highs here, 15.20, 14.80, $15, right? We're putting in these little lower highs, but at the same time, we're actually maintaining some higher lows. So we're actually in a wedge. The more I look at it here, the more I'm like, all right, SoFi is in a wedge on the 30-minute time frame, higher lows, lower highs at the same time. And at this point, man, we're getting hit at the top of the wedge. Simple as that. And if we come anywhere near 1425, 1450, towards the bottom of the wedge here, that's where I'm looking to see if buyers come in the very short term for maybe a move from there. But as of now, guys, we got to be patient. It's going to take time. And on the 1-hour chart, yeah, we're putting in these lower highs, but we're actually still above both moving averages on this time frame, right? And on the 4-hour chart, if I pull this up, same thing. We're still above both moving averages. And we actually have a more prominent cup and handle forming right now, believe it or not. Do you guys kind of see that? The cup, the handle. So even though on the 5-day it looks a bit ugly, lower highs are being made, not ideal. The more you pull the layers back, when in doubt, zoom out, you're like, wait a second. We're actually not looking too bad right now, even though the stock's down 2%. Again, we have this cup and handle in the making. We still have a golden cross. We're still above both moving averages on this time frame. What more could you ask for, right? It looks pretty decent. We just, again, have to get the momentum push out of $15, which that's where the big breakout's coming. But, again, man, we're just not there yet. And this is why, part of the reason why I sold covered calls on Sofi when the stock was in the low 14s about a week ago. I sold the $16 July 11th covered calls on some of my position because I just saw it trading. I mean, yeah, it's been uptrending in the last 2 months, right, off the lows from April, but from where it was back in early March, end of February, the stock's flat, and we're still not breaking out of that point. It's a big resistance, $14.80 to $15. So I saw that a week ago, and I'm like, all right, now that Sofi, it could break out, but it's not doing it yet. Now that it's trading flat, let me take advantage of these higher premiums, sell some covered calls while the stock figures itself out, make some extra money while the stock's flat, and then when it breaks out, beautiful. But in the meantime, I'm going to collect premium covered calls. That's what I did a week ago, and this is exactly why, because it's just still struggling in the mid 14s. So why not sell some calls and make some money while the stock figures itself out, and then hopefully by July 11th, closer to that expiration date, hopefully that stock or the stock starts to break out. Well, maybe after the expiration date, so my shares don't get called away. But either way, you guys kind of know what I mean there, right? So that's what we're looking at right now with Sofi stock. Let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. And by the way, join the free email stock newsletter. I send out my top stocks weekly to your email for free. And check out my Patreon if you guys are interested in my weekly portfolio updates. That is down below. I actually just posted an update yesterday. I bought 3 stocks, Sofi being one of them, actually. The smallest buy out of the 3 was Sofi, but I still bought it. And I bought 2 other ones, guys. And again, I post these updates weekly. Check it out down below if you're interested on Patreon. But yeah, Sofi is down 2.25 today. As again, every index is down. The VIX is up, oil's up, silver's up. It is just one of those days. So let me go through my watch list and see what stocks are moving. We have Humana up 3.5%. Not bad. Slowly starting to break out of these moving averages on the 4-hour chart. You guys can see we've actually been under them for quite some time, under these moving averages. But now we're starting to break out of there, and we're not fully breaking out by any means. Don't get it twisted, guys. But we're starting to gain some momentum there. 3.5% in the green for Humana. Looks like ARM Holdings is building up more momentum, up over 3% on the day. ARM has now taken out the highs from earlier this month of June, and it kind of looks like this cup and handle that was forming. Do you guys see it? We didn't call this out per se, but in hindsight now we can see it. You guys see the cup and handle here? Beautiful. It played out, and now it's breaking out multi-month highs, and we'll see if this momentum continues for ARM Holdings. So keep your eyes on that, man. 3.2% green day. Not too bad. Other stocks, of course, First Majestic Silver is moving, as silver in general is popping. And I'm keeping my eyes on SLV as well here, guys, which we've covered. It's an ETF that tracks the price of silver. So if you want to get in silver, you don't want to buy the physical metal, right? You can just buy SLV, which is the equivalent to GLD for gold, you know what I mean? So keep your eyes on SLV as silver momentum is building up. CrowdStrike, man, look at this thing go. 2% green day for CrowdStrike, one of my holdings that I own here, and it's pushing all-time highs again, almost at $500 a share right now, and it looks like we do have a cup and handle kind of in the making here. Not really. Maybe a little bit. Depends on who you ask. Not really, I guess. But kind of, maybe just maybe. You guys see maybe a cup and handle here. Either way, CrowdStrike kind of looks poised to break $500 a share. It's getting there, man. It's getting there. So yeah, I'm gonna wrap up the video, guys. What do you think about that? The stocks out there, Sofi, the whole 9 yards. Let me know down below in the comments. And again, make sure to subscribe. We're slacking a bit on subs here recently, guys. 50%, 60% of you watch the videos, but you're not subscribing, and we're trying to get to 60K subs ASAP. So make sure to subscribe. hit that like button, check out all the links down below. And with that being said, guys, cheers. I'll catch you in the next video.